That's a fantastic way. The live stream started with everybody laughing. What a great way to start the stream. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the rant. This is the rant. Jay's going to tell us how he popped his cherry. Go on ahead there, Jay.
Okay. So to be specific, popping the cherry, we're talking about basically having your first time in a Google hang or in a YouTube hangout, or basically being live on YouTube. My first time, I can't even remember the date. It's a couple of years, 2.5 years ago, maybe more. But yeah, it was the first time I was in a Google hangout was with Steve McRae and Nicola H.
Is that the other Jay, or is that a different Nicola?
What's that?
Is that the other Jay or a different Nicola?
The other J, yeah, Nicola H, or also known as the other J, due to the
that other J,
the death threats. or are you talking about the other J as in the other me, the twin?
Oh no, not Jeff, not disembodied. I'm talking about the other J.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the other J is Nicola H. Yeah.
Yeah. See, nobody knows what we're talking about. This is all side jokes. Holy fuck! Gary Weir is in the chat. Okay, now.
Fuck, it's Gary Weir.
Gary Weir, I have known since I have been about 11. He now lives in fucking Thailand somewhere, and is Gary. Do you want a link? Give that man a link. Somebody put the fucking link in the live chat. I have known Gary Weir for about fucking 25 years, man. And our times don't match up because of him living in fucking Indonesia or Thailand or wherever the fuck he is now. But, yeah.
I'm not seeing your live chat in the live comments here on...
If you look at the actual YouTube bottom right hand corner, I deliberately leave them a little out of color so that they don't draw the attention whenever someone watches it on the repeat. Gary has now got a spanner. Yeah, right. Wrench for Gary. He's in Vietnam. There you are. He's in Vietnam. I'm actually screen grabbing StreamYards, Jay. That's why you're not seeing it. What you need to do is lift your phone and run it.
You.
There you go.
I got you.
Sorted.
Yep.
Sorted. There you go. Gary, RCA's put the fucking link in the chat. Come on. Come on in for a bit of crack. Come on in.
Everybody in.
Yeah, we can hold 2 more people, and there's 2 more people in the chat. We've got Gary, and we've got Tug. So there's room for both of you.
Oh, Tug's in there. Nice.
Yeah, Tug's not a bad lad.
Just one guy.
Jay, you were talking about your cherry popped. Go on.
Yeah. And?
Let's hear that. How did it feel, man? Did you need a bit of KY jelly there, hey?
No.
Did Steve ease you in gently? Was he nice to you?
There was plenty of lube. There was plenty of lube on both ends. There was no Eiffel Tower. No.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Tug, we've got Tug. You know. Tug, go icon just for handiness, man. Save my bandwidth. Go on. My hub blew up and I'm running on a lead. Don't ask me.
There's Tug.
There we go.
You get the best connection on a hard line.
I do get the best connection on the hard line, but my hub blew up, so I'm running on a hub that's about 4 years old. So even though that the hard line's there, it's still not as good as what it used to be. Oh, I love your what do you call that show? Brilliant show.
Like our Team Force.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. The avatar I have, I don't know what happened to my other one, but it's which I chose this. But it's also a play on Trailer Park Boys, which is I guess Halloween for Ricky, which is why I chose it because I love both shows. They're both my favorite.
Now I gotta see this.
No, Trailer Park Boys is just toilet humor shit. Sorry.
No,
I love Trailer Park Boys.
That is cultural to me. Thank you.
That is like my favorite thing. I didn't grow up on Trailer Park Boys, but in my early 20s, I started getting into it, and I freaking fell in love with it.
Watch
I was
Letter
so
Kenny.
sad.
No.
was so
Letterkenny is hilarious.
I was so sad when I found John died. I was like, oh man, Mr. Leahy's gone.
You're
I
pure
cried my-
shillelagh. You didn't even say shillelagh, right? It's not shillelagh. It's shillelagh. You're on an
Why is there
Irishman's
any
channel.
difference
If
in
you're
that?
gonna fucking talk about Irish shillelaghs, you must say shillelagh, right?
You didn't even know what a hurdy-gurdy was. I
Have
had
you
to
even
tell
got?
you.
Do you even eat spuds, bro? Do you even eat the spuds?
You know, it's interesting. I'd like to point out the fact that in the private chat, Be Mindful says, "Put me back in." Had to hop out. That's what he said to his last girlfriend.
Oh snap! Ouch!
Oh, that was good.
Well,
I'm sorry for the-
it's sort of on the topic of popping cherries.
That's good.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is going to be one of them streams that's not only demonetized before it gets monetized, unlisted, and made private, all before it's even uploaded.
Shit,
Jokes like
You
that.
started that shit.
I didn't start no shit. I just got bored on a different stream because it was all meh. And then I just thought that this is the best group of people to talk shit with, and that's what I do best. So, you know, if you're going
Here
to
we
talk
are.
shit, go and order yourself a fucking silage tanker, you know.
There we go.
Who was talking shit about what now?
Who's what?
We were talking about cherry popping.
Yes, that's right. Jay told his story about cherry popping. RCA was quite recently on here doing his cherry popping. Be Mindful popped his cherry about, 7 minutes and 52 seconds ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no man, he's fucking fresh. That hymen's gentle.
Fresh.
That's a sensitive
Those,
hymen.
He's still a little sore.
Oh
and hips.
fuck, did I just cross a boundary there? Am I going to get
It's
shouted
still-
at now?
It's still partially intact, man. You gotta try again.
Angie, welcome. What a
Oh my
perfect
God.
time to turn up. The last time I was in Angie's stream, they were talking about masturbation, and now she just came in as Be Mindful talked about their hymen. So,
Yep. And I've got a blue dolphin that'll finish off that hymen nicely.
You need
I
help,
don't know
huh?
who
Oh,
time
no.
it is, and I don't think I want to know.
we've got Doorknob Head in now, so everything's just fucking uphill from here. Doorknob Head has the best sexual innuendos going.
If you want the fastest way to rid yourself of your hymen, have somebody with a steel-toed boot just kick you right between the legs.
You see, that's quite funny and also quite realistic because I know a person
Been-
that happened
been
to
there,
in my
done that.
family and they can't have kids anymore. So, bump, I'm not joking.
Yep.
Yeah, ruined all
Been
the
there,
crack.
done that.
Yep, that shit's not good. Don't go that extreme, Jay. You know, the next thing you're going to do is fucking death threats, and then I'm going to have to come out and come on and be a different Jay, a different praise, a different cup. Sorry, that was a pre-stream joke. Pre-stream joke. Nobody got the death threats, okay? There's no death threats.
Yeah, I thought Nagazuchi was going to come close to that, as red as his face was getting in that freaking in that conversation between him and Praise on Modern Day Debate.
I generally didn't watch it because Modern Day Debate, unless it is an absolute... James, if you're watching this, you don't. I invited you on. I sent you links. You don't come here. But if you do happen to watch this, James, big love for you, man. I donate. Every time I come in, I'll throw you a £2 super chat. But fuck you can't moderate, and fuck you are scraping the bottom of the barrel. Instead of going every day... Instead of going every day, go twice a week and pick better. All right? I love you, James. I do. I love you, man. But don't go every night. Just twice a week.
And so now we've established that the host of said live stream is well built fed.
Pardon?
Well built fed.
I want you to say that again. I couldn't hear you the first time.
Well built fed. Like a well operated machine gun. Just
Yeah.
Popping cherries left and right.
Popping cherries all over the place here, man. Who else wants to come on? Gary, you haven't got your cherry popped. Come on. Gary, we're in the chat for anyone else who's come in late. Doorknob Head, he's an in real life friend I've known for like 20 years. Go mad, pick on him. He love it. It's great crack. This is brilliant. Having a good time tonight. Having a good time. Still love
Come
you,
on,
James.
Gary.
Still can't fucking moderate. Who else wants their cherry popped?
I like how he asked Doorknob Head said, well built. That's a whale.
It's better than whale butt or whale penis. You know?
That's how my wife's ass has been like a whale.
Pardon? Your wife's ass is as big as a whale. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
My wife's ass is built like a whale.
Your wife's arse is best like a whale. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, you fuck it like a whale.
So, moving on. Gary's not coming in because he's at work in Vietnam, alright? He's out in Vietnam helping Vietnamese kids and getting his motorbike stolen from the guy at the coffee shop. That actually happened. And, yeah.
Oh.
So, shout out for Gary. He likes Fosh. He's very left-wing. Gary hates governments and all that. Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, thank you for someone else talking. Fuck's sake, don't leave me on my own here. This is why I
I'm sorry,
invite people on.
You were doing such a good job. We just all shut up and listened.
Oh, no. I'm
just fell apart.
sorry, Jay.
It just all fell apart.
Look, I'm good at talking to people. I'm not good at talking on my own.
So everybody shuts up.
Exactly. Yeah,
Exactly.
leaving me all on my
Now
own.
nobody knows. Now nobody knows where to fucking go. They're like, where is this going?
Well,
What
if I
is-
can
what is
point
going-
out one goddamn thing, Jay, you're the only person that doesn't have any fucking ginger either in real life or on their icon. Your brother turned up. He's cooler. Hold on, I send him the link.
Actually, I'm actually part ginger.
You say part ginger, but that's hold on, copy the clipboard. I'm ruining the stream here. Oh, I can't paste. Why will this not paste? Be mindful.
Tell him, Gary.
Be mindful. Do your head mod thing on my channel. You're technically our greatest fan.
All right.
Well, you've turned up for every single stream for like the last 2 months. Even when they're like 5 minutes long going, here, I'm a wanker. You've still turned up for them.
Well, I haven't been working right now, so I've just been working on my trailer build, so I always have my phone on me.
Oh, so you're bored. Okay, right.
He's not building.
No,
He's not building.
He's
it's not
doing
boredom,
fuck all.
It's a good
and
time filler.
he's doing fuck all, and the radio, as we all know, is shit. So he's like, oh, what's this Irish cunt talking about? Sure, we'll jump on here.
Sorry, guys.
What are you sorry for? Did you just shit your pants and it smells really bad?
No,
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I thought that was extra noise coming back in the background.
Oh no, it was
Actually-
no, it was good. It's good. No smell-o-vision. You're grand.
All right, cool.
No smell. I'm not even saying anything about that one. I'm leaving it alone.
Speaking of smells, anyone want to sniff my finger?
Depends where you've had your finger and how many times
Yeah,
you've washed
no,
your
I'll
hands
pass.
today.
That's
Oh,
why
there
you
you
I'm
go.
have-
good.
Smell
I'm
it.
good. I'm
I'll
good.
You have
pass.
Yeah,
to
if you can-
guess.
Yeah,
Hard pass.
if you've been rutting around in your prison wallet, no, nobody wants to smell that.
Prison wallet.
What was that movie that came out after fucking the Jay and Silent Bob movie where they were outside a shop? What was it? That was it was in black and white. Jay and Silent Bob, black and white movie outside a shop.
Jesus, I've actually never seen Jay and Silent Bob.
That's Clerks.
Seriously?
Clerks.
That's his
Yeah,
Right.
Clerks, the first one.
Right. Well, do you
Clerks.
remember the movie that came out after Clerks where Jay and Silent Bob were at a shopping centre and there was that other guy,
Mall Rats.
Mallrats, yes, where he put his hand and did that with the chocolate pretzels and give it to the guy?
Yeah, that's a stink palm.
A stink pot. Oh, fuck me, Jay. You actually knew the name of that. Does that mean that you've done that, experienced that, or have it done to you?
No, I just have a really good memory for movies.
Okay, yeah. Good comeback. Good comeback. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the smell your finger one from Scream, if I remember correctly.
Oh man,
think it
you're
was the
showing
first
your
Scream.
age. You're too young. Do I have to kick you out? What? Okay, I'm 36. 36. Jay, you're to the next one. What are you? Well, well, what age are you? You're an awful lot of things, but what age are you?
42.
42. Is your twin the same age?
I'm dead.
No,
Good.
no. I say that as a joke, but you
No.
could.
But actually, by 15 minutes, no.
15 minutes. I do know a set of twins that there is 6 hours between them, and they actually have different birthdays. So that's the reason I fucking ask, okay? You can all go fuck yourselves. There's always an exception to the rule, alright? Exception to the rule. One was at like 11 o'clock and the other was at like 4 in the morning. So go fuck yourselves. So, yes, there's 15 minutes between you. And you're what age?
I'm glad, MathPig, I'm glad you explained that to us. For us that couldn't fucking figure out the goddamn math on that one.
Fuck off.
What is? I've never.
Moving
I've
on
been
to
told to go fuck myself that nicely.
Just in case we were once math teachers like Jim.
Oh, look at that there! Oh, poor Jay. Oh, poor Jay. Okay. I'm not that cruel. Go on ahead.
No, dude, I was gonna say, unless you're like Jill and you claim that you once taught math, that's what that joke was meant for.
Well, I've never taught math. It is something I'd like to do, but past 6 + 6, I'm lost, you know. Right, RCA, what age are you?
33.
33. Be mindful. If you don't mind, you can give a range if you want.
Well, damn, you say that like I'm old, man.
No, I'm just saying if you don't want to present yourself on the... Because we've popped your cherry tonight, actually talking...
48.
48, okay.
48.
Jay, what were you?
Damn,
59.
59. Fuck, you look well for 59, man. You're doing all right. Tug, you're the baby then.
Well,
Yeah,
based
I'm
on my
the
picture, it's all about me drinking a lot and killing people.
He sounded really happy about being the baby too.
I'm always like
Yeah.
the youngest. Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
So, just actually, Jay, I did actually... You said there was 15 minutes difference between you. You didn't actually say which one of you is older. And be honest, because he's in the chat, he'll call you out.
I am.
Oh, yes, of course you are, yes.
Yeah, they all
That's
say that.
because he was sitting on my head.
He was sitting on your head.
In the womb, yes. My head was his Barca lounger.
Okay, Angie Dell 66. Angie, ask a granny. Do you want to jump in? Come on. The link is in the chat, Angie. Have you met Angie? Angie's very good. She hangs out with Purple Rhymes with Orange and Nerdy Rodent, and they do an awful lot of good for charities. And
Oh yeah, I've seen them before.
there you go, Tug. Tug does be flying about. Tug stalks me, you know.
I do.
Oh, my brother asked you a question in the live chat there, Matthew.
What was Jill
come on,
supposed to
Angie.
show up earlier today with you and Madsen? On Tuesday night, after I finished my stream during the interview with Atheist Edge, Praise That I Am, That I Am, or I Am, That I Am, That I Am, was doing a live stream. And I happened to jump in, and Jill called me out for not having any Bible believing. Now, I don't mean to disrespect Praise. I had a chat with him last week. He's fucking good crack when you don't talk about the religion. If you ignore all that, he's generally good crack. Anyway,
Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
he's not a bad guy, and I think that he generally believes what he thinks. Generally believes what he believes, and he's genuine. You know, unlike some wankers. And that particular wanker was in the chat and called me out for not having any Bible believing Christians on it. Called me out for being a nun, unfair, only giving a platform to atheists and all this here. And I was like, right, even though what's
Hold
going...
the fuck up. Wasn't I your first guest on your freaking show?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, the audacity.
Yep, the audacity of it, right? And he did that, and I says to him, right, well, if that's true, then you are more than welcome on my channel. I will give you minimum 45 minutes, and I will let you come on and ask me any questions you want, and I will retort to your point of view. And he was like, well, go and look at my videos and pick a fucking topic and we'll debate about it. I went on in this, and I said, Jill, you're doing your stick again. You're doing your thing again. Jill, come on now. I was like, open platform, come on. I says, you can pick a moderator. I'll pick a moderator. I'm telling you straight up now that my moderator is Richard Madsen. You consider him an atheist, so he's on my side. You can go and pick yourself a Christian moderator. You can pick Praise. I even tagged Praise a couple of times. I says, come on, be fair. Richard even went and got a fucking timer, man. Watch the video that was earlier while we were waiting for him. There was
He
an
did.
alarm. He fucking
He held
did.
it up when it went off when he was late.
He went and got a fucking timer, alright? We were totally going to do this completely fair and up the middle with everybody getting the exact time. I will not be misrepresented. I will not be fucking called out for being unfair, alright? No fucking way. Alright, there may only be one Christian on the fucking stream right now and 4 mixtures of dolly mixtures, but I will not be called out for being unfair. Everybody is welcome here. If you are welcome to have the discussion. Everybody. If you're going to be a damn asshole, you can go fuck yourself. But if you're open to the conversation, you're welcome here. He had the opportunity and he fucking didn't turn up.
Always thought it was weird. Now, what's the difference between an atheist and a non-practicing Christian?
Well, I would consider myself an agnostic and I would be open and about it. My girlfriend would be a cultural Catholic. She doesn't practice anything. And when you have the conversation with her about who is Thor and who is Hercules, she agrees with every one of them points. And then you just replace the word Thor with Yahweh or God or whatever her representation is. And she goes, nope, that's wrong. She's a... Look, I'm shortening it down and I'm making a cunt out of my girlfriend, which I don't mean to because I love her. She is fantastic and she is one of the best mothers. Angie, the link is in the chat. Where are you? Oh, sorry. She's backstage. Angie.
Angie.
You
She
found
said-
me.
Let me in, MathPig.
I know, I've seen that.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Angie.
It's late. We're having a bit of banter. We're doing a wee bit of ranting and not to claim on anything Lucy says, but drama. Give it a bit of drama. We're getting it out of our system.
Oh God! Don't get any drama on me. That's
Hey,
rough.
MathPig, I gotta get going. I gotta watch Star Trek with the lady. before
Which
I fall
one?
asleep.
Which it better be Deep
I'm
Space
actually
Nine.
watching Deep Space Nine.
Fucking good, man. Cisco for the win. Cisco for the
Fuck
win.
yeah, dude. I saw you arguing with somebody about
One
Cisco
way.
being
Me and
better
one
than
way.
Picard,
Me and
and I was
one way.
like,
Yeah. Me and one way have this thing going for a couple of months now, right? Because at the exact same time he started watching Next Generation, I started watching Deep Space Nine, and like Next Generation is good and Picard is fantastic and all the rest of it, but it's episode per episode. With Deep Space Nine, there's character development. Cisco shaves his head and everything, and there's a whole. Yeah, we'll not get into it. Different stream, man. Different stream. I'm glad you're in the
Definitely.
debate. We'll get one way in. That means one agnostic against 2 Christians. But you're
I
on my
gotta say,
side.
my favorite so far is Quark, though. I love Quark. He's so far being cool. I'm in season 3 right now, in episode 11.
Have you never seen it before?
No, never.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! I wish I was you. And no disrespect to any Christians in the chat, but oh my God, Jesus Christ, all Mary, Mother of. You're only watching it for the first time. I wish I was in your situation, man.
Dude, like I'm having so much fun watching this. I was like literally every episode, I'm like, oh, dude.
Okay,
oh!
I might blow your mind here, right? I may blow your mind, and sorry for everybody else in the chat, but do you know that Worf actually joins in like series fucking? Do you know that Worf joins later on?
No, I didn't.
Worf joins as a strategic fucking it's gonna get so much better. It just gets better. And then
Oh, I can't wait. All right, I'm gonna get
what's
going.
the-
I'll
you
talk to
said
you guys later.
What's the name of
Bye.
the Quark?
Peace, dog.
Quark. It was specifically
that.
picked for the quarks and the mesons and all that there.
Okay.
It was
Quark.
picked on that name. But Quark is
okay.
a Ferengi that runs a bar.
Yeah. I know he is. Okay.
Yeah, we lost 2 viewers and 1 participant on the video.
I showed up and people started leaving.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
maybe
it's
I
not
should go
you.
back.
It's the Star Trek. It's the Star Trek, Angie. Sorry, it's the Star Trek. Angie, this is we've popped your cherry tonight as well. This is the first time you've been on my stream.
Yeah.
This
I've
is
watched a couple, but I haven't been in.
Welcome to my world, Angie.
I was feeling good about the no camera thing, so I'm glad nobody else is showing their face tonight.
well, it makes some people do and some people don't. And at the minute, we've got 3 virgins as of 3 X versions as of less than an hour ago. So we're not going to show
That's-
our faces, you know. It's like Pornhub. You don't show your face the first time, you blur it out.
Right?
Then you do your live stream with a boyfriend, and then like 5 streams later, you get the threesome going. You know, it's a progression.
kink tree.
Here, King Shame. Somebody send fucking what do you call it? Silver. Someone send Silver the link. This is totally up her street.
Right?
So yeah, thank you, Angie, for joining.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. More than welcome.
What are we doing?
We're talking.
It's kind of like boys' club in here tonight. I'm used to girls' night, so.
No, this is good to get some boobs in because the last couple of streams after
Boobs.
parties, all we've had is penis, and it's
Boobs.
Can't have a sausage fest.
on
That's my
Tuesday.
favorite.
Yeah, on Tuesday we had an after party, and all it was 5 men over 30, all with beards, and it even got mentioned in the chat when another person joined in. It was like, oh, there's another beard. Oh, and there's another beard. Oh, look, another beard.
Hi, Purple.
Hey, there's Purple.
Purple, we've got a spot. Would you like to come on and pop
come
your
in,
cherry as
Purple.
well? I've never had Purple on my channel. The link is there, Purple. I'd love it if you could join, even for a couple of minutes. Yeah, this is going to be a good
Star
night.
Trek all night because I love Star Trek. Anything Star Trek.
Okay, right. Well then, serious question. Is it Picard or Cisco? Have you watched?
Between those two, that's really kind of hard because I like them both. I'm a Kirk woman myself, but
You're showing your age, but then you are Oscar
let's-
Granny, so we can't hold it against you. At least you're honest.
Let's not go back to Kirk.
oh, he was so beautiful.
Oh
And
yeah,
he
so
was
you're
just
one of them women that just
magnificent.
wishes he was.
He was
there.
magnificent, just and he's still to this day.
I
just
bet
tickles
you
me
wanted to be an
death.
alien on that moon with the tentacles, didn't you?
I wanted to be Uhura.
You know, I
'Cause
always
she got
thought.
the-
I
she
always
got
thought
the-
about
she
why
the
was
one
her
got to
name that?
smooch him.
Why did she get called Hora?
That's just the way you say it. That's
Oh, it
not what
is.
it is.
That's the
It's
way you
Uhura.
said it. You said it
Uhura.
that way.
Uhura.
You gotta roll the R just a hair.
Oh.
Angie being
According
wet
to
from
Doorknob Head, he can hear Angie being wet.
Here, and
Only because Morton cleaned his ears out the other day.
How's the grandkids, Angie? Because, you know, I know you look after your grandkids and stuff, and let's have a family stream because, you know, at the end of the day, let's not swear. And this is
A
you know,
family stream.
This is a family
It's too late for
stream.
that.
This is a family
My kids
stream.
Kids are good. Spoiled
You're
rotten.
you're talking about a family streaming doorknobs over here with the freaking super soaker.
Here, man. If family stream, if we call it, if we're sending out a family stream to Japan, it's at least what 9 in the morning or some shit. Like this is kiddie.
Right? I don't think any of us are cute enough for Japan.
I have to
They
say,
like that really cute stuff.
big eyes, long,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, anime. I do like
I was gonna
Dragon
say
Ball Z,
anime,
but we'll not
Fluffy
get down.
creatures.
Dragon Ball Z is the best one ever. I was gonna say, and this is totally fucking sexist as hell, but I was totally
Don't
gonna
say it.
Oh, I'm totally gonna say it now. I have my girlfriend trained that it took about 6 months or 7 months that she got used to my Dragon Ball D addiction. And now, if anyone turns to my girlfriend and says, "What do you do if Robbie dies?" the first thing she will say to you, without hesitation, is, "Get the Dragon Balls." She knows. She knows. And I've got 4. I've got 4 actual proper official. Every time we go to Amsterdam, we go to the Chinatown, sort of Japanese town in Amsterdam, and we go, and for £75 you get a Lucky Dip Dragon Ball Z bag, and it works out about maybe 95 quid's worth of stuff, but you get it for about 70 quid. You get a t-shirt, you get a cup, and all the rest of it, but you always get a Dragon Ball, and I've got 4 out of 7. So when I get all 3, I'm going to start jumping off cliffs and jumping out of airplanes and shit, because it's grand. You know what happens if Robbie dies? You get the Dragon Balls.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I must piss
Everybody
the
else
dragon off,
does.
huh?
Everybody else does. Their
Everybody
answer.
else does. That's okay. I'm lost lots of times, so.
Oh, I
I
just
don't
got a
know much about it
notification
either,
on my
honestly.
phone. Yeah. MathPig is live cherry popping.
does
Lawrence Crouch just went live as well. We should piggy.
Who?
Imagine if we piggy rated Lawrence Crouch. Would that mean that he would actually maybe know me then? Anton,
Who's that?
hold on. Anton Westenberg. Thank you very much for turning up. I have no idea who you are, but I appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Does anyone know who Anton Westenberg is?
Not a clue.
Nope. No idea.
But isn't that a mooncello?
Isn't it a mooncello?
What is that? I'm trying to figure out the emoji speak.
Oh, don't mention emojis. You're not allowed to anymore. YouTube new rules. Don't mention emojis.
Yep. Nope. None of that.
Any more than 6 emojis, you're banned from the chat for life. Your account is destroyed. That's you gone.
The great YouTube emoji panic.
It's like, bring it on, bitches.
I gotta test this out.
What is this one guy still doing in the chat? This one guy, you were going to work like fucking 20 minutes ago. Are you not gone yet?
No, he's going to watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine with his old lady.
That's exactly what it was, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Elephant.
that's who is in. I don't know any of these people. I don't think.
You know Jay Pasick, no?
Who? Huh?
Do you know the guy to what would be your right looking at the computer screen that looks like the arch nemesis of Batman?
The Joker over there. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Who are you? Who are you?
Is Jay even there?
Jay.
Fell asleep.
He's fallen asleep. Jay is in California. Jay is Jay Pasick.
Gotcha.
Jay is very good, and the person whom I'm not allowed to talk about and say their name, Jay likes to have rows.
He who shall not be named.
He who shall not be named. I have had a certain person say to me that Jay, are you there? Jay, I want to say this when you're there. I want you to hear this. No, he's not there. I'm not going to say it unless he's there.
Jay.
Jay. He's
Jay.
muted.
Jay.
He's actually muted. Hold on. I can't unmute him. Look. See in the top.
There seems to be someone who shan't be named in just about everybody's circle, so I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, he
But
who's...
don't say it.
Yeah.
If they shouldn't be named, don't name them. Not on my
Right.
account.
Penis.
Please don't mention him.
What? Who?
Yeah.
He'll show up in a sock account or something. One of the 10 he has.
I just want to get purple in. You know, purple. Oh, I have to send him a link. Fuck. No, purple. It's in the chat.
Stream link on Twitter.
It's in the chat.
It's in the
Scroll
chat,
up.
man. It's in the chat.
I put it in there again for him too.
Yeah, just do that again. Be mindful. Do your head mod thing.
I got you, buddy.
That's who you are. You're being mindful 71. Gotcha.
Sorry, I don't bring the names up in the chat because I didn't when I did it. If somebody can actually tell me how to bring it back up, where do I go to bring the names back up?
I don't know what you're asking me.
I don't know, man.
On StreamYards.
Oh.
To bring the names up under the actual icons so everybody knows who they are.
He just popped my cherry and he's asking me about condoms now. I don't know, man.
Morning after pill, man.
I
Morning after pill.
Don't know.
72 hours. 72 hours.
Is it this? Settings? No, it's not settings. Is it banners? Is it comments? Is it brand?
Sounds more like banners to me.
It's not in
But who knows?
settings.
Well, this is
Display.
settings. No, it's not in settings.
I don't know. I didn't know you could take the names off. I thought that was a thing.
Oh,
when you come in.
hold on. I've got shit going on here. Hold on.
There's...
Nobody can see because it's off screen, but yeah.
yeah.
Banners. This is an example of a banner. That's clearly not the names. Okay. Take
No,
that away.
She started snorting.
Who snorted?
It happens.
Right.
Occasionally.
Yeah, it It's all good.
No, that's not it. Oh. There we go.
Yay!
I told you it was
Da,
a
da,
banner.
da, da. A ginger head. Okay, well that's helpful. So does strawberry blonde count as ginger?
Yes, my mother remains to this day, and it's her 60th birthday there not too long. Sorry, her 59th birthday not too long ago, and to this day she's strawberry blonde. She ain't no fucking ginger.
Well, I have. I had to started going gray in high school, so I've had not the hair for a long time.
Well,
Got the green eyes and the freckles and the practically allergic to the sun, though.
Hold on, I'm missing the end of my name here. It's just like, hold on. Let me see if I can do this
Father.
without ruining it. Is this it? Right, hold on. Oh no! Hold on, let me see if I can do this.
Check the back stage and see if purple's back there.
Not yet.
Oh.
I'm all fancy, Angie. I have 2 screens going here. Like, don't you worry.
What? Look at you go.
And doorknob heads over here talking about whipped cream now. We're all getting in 2D.
Oh, he gets a little frisky.
He does.
There is a hair on my microphone and I can see it and it's
Ugh.
driving me crazy. And I can't get it.
As long as it's yours, it's okay. If it's someone else's, it's not okay.
It's probably either mine or one of the dogs.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Their hair's everywhere.
There we go.
Yeah, you can see in my picture that cat. He sheds like a fiend.
I got 3 dogs, a cat, and a fish.
3 dogs,
Yeah,
a cat,
we're not.
and a fish.
God, I hope
And
it's
a
not
fish.
curly hair. That's horrible.
No, if it had been one of those, it would have been easier to see.
There we go. Right. I think that's sorted. Everybody can see that I'm now the hog father, a gingerly fuckhead, a be mindful, an Angie, and a still silent J.
A silent J, he's muted.
Oh, that's fair. Silent J.
Yeah, where's Bob? Where's Bob then? Who's Bob?
That's what I was thinking, and it's supposed to be the other way. Bob is
Yeah,
silent,
it
not
is.
Jay. I think I've actually seen a couple of those movies.
Oh, when you.
Yeah, that came up earlier.
Those came out like when I was in my peak church lady days. So.
Were
I
you a
probably-
church lady? You were a church
Oh,
lady.
honey, I was all kinds of church lady for a long time.
Well, come on. Tell,
I'm a
tell
recovering Catholic.
Angie.
Yeah.
Angie, tell us your deconversion story. Let's do a fucking, what do you call him, Neil the 604 atheist thing on
Oh
you.
my God, it's so not interesting.
Well,
I
that
have a
just
video
means
on
it'll
my
be
channel,
short. That just
but,
means it'll be short.
I basically just always had doubts. I mean, there's all those little dominoes that fall over your lifetime, and I grew up
Yeah.
religious but not crazy fundy or anything like that. It was my parents sent me to church. They didn't necessarily go with me.
Nice.
But I got into the fundamentalist, non-denominational evangelical thing as a young adult.
Were you a young earth
And-
creationist?
No, not really, because I had already learned
Old earth
science
creationist.
school, and it made sense to me. I was kind of one of those that was more like, well, to God, 1,000 a day could be 1,000 years or 1,000,000,000 years or whatever. I still thought, yeah, something
Evolution
out
was
there,
accepted, but at the end of the day, if you went back far enough, you would have thought that God created the starting point. Hit the start button. That's
Yeah, like it was, he's the one that started the Big Bang or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. No,
It
no, no. I
really-
can
it-
totally
it-
get you. That's exactly where it was for me too. Yeah, go on.
It was more like they were more what I was dealing with. They were much more concerned with demonic attacks and people's personal problems. They want you to confess like every Sunday to.
Oh,
come
yeah,
down
you
to
do
the
your
front
testimonies.
and
Get up and do
weep
your
and
testimony.
cry and tell everybody what you did wrong and how horrible you are, and let's all pray for
Testify.
you.
Are you a
Fall
Presbyterian?
down and
Are you a
slobber
Presbyterian? No.
and huh?
Are you a Presbyterian? No, because that's basically what a
No, no.
Presbyterian is. You're going to hell. You don't do what you're told, you're going to hell.
It was
You
like
demon.
it was kind of Assembly of God light, more or less. It was like the non-denominational, but it was all the speaking in tongues and prophecy and
That's some holy roller shit right there.
exorcisms and casting out demons and weird, crazy stuff like that. And yeah, I did that for many, many years. And at some point, it was. I don't want to tell the whole story because it's boring. It really kind of is. That's why I made a
Everybody
video,
is very
so that I don't have to
interested.
tell it 100 times. But
Everybody is interested, and if that statement is wrong, it's a fact that I'm interested.
okay.
Oh, I'm
Well,
interested.
I was doing prison ministry at the time, and the first thing that happened was one of the leaders of the group gave me a hard time about dyeing my hair red, dark red, but red. She also had red dyed hair, but she didn't think it was appropriate for me to do that. Excuse me, dog, please quit.
Are you talking to the
Then-
prison officer, or are you
no,
talking
my-
to the thing
my-
between your legs?
My pet chupacabra's rooting around under the covers over here.
Yeah, you're just making it worse. You're just making it worse. Go back to your story.
And so I asked
Really?
the chaplain if it was a problem, and his statement to me was, it doesn't really matter because they're not really here to get saved. They're here to get out of the cell. They're here to get out of, whatever job they're supposed to be doing on Sunday, or they're here to see the ladies in the group. It doesn't really matter. And that was just kind of like a big old chunk out of the whole, why am I doing this? And is this really making any difference? Because I thought what I was seeing was genuine. I thought what I was doing was genuine. And it just kind of started falling apart there. And I started having the questions and the doubts. And I started watching things like the history of the Bible and stuff on TV. And it's like, oh, well, now that's interesting. And it just, these light bulbs kept going off like, oh, well, that's why this.
Do you mind me
Oh,
asking?
and well, that's why that. Oh my gosh. Well, that makes much more sense than magic.
Do you mind me asking, is that recent, or can I say what age you were at when that happened? Is it in this last 10 years, 5 years, or?
Let's see. It's been about 9 years now, almost 10.
So you're,
So I was
you're comfortable.
43, 42, 43, something like that.
Well, thank you for sharing that extra information.
Yeah.
But you're comfortable where you are now, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Best
can,
I've ever felt in my whole life.
fucking brilliant.
I don't have to hate myself.
Fucking brilliant. That's the
It's
main
great
thing.
to walk around without all that guilt on you for no reason, isn't it?
No joke, man.
I'm totally gonna get your email address and send it to a Calvinist and get him to test you left, right, and center.
Hey, we know somebody you can give it. No, don't do that to her.
No, let's not do that to her. No, I'm only joking.
No.
No, but that's the
I don't have
best
to
thing. You're
break out my
comfortable.
Bible. I haven't pulled it out in a long time.
No, but that's what I mean,
I'm
though.
rusty.
You're comfortable now exactly where you are, and you've got to the point where even if you don't know the answer to the question, if I asked you something you didn't know, you would be comfortable to say, I don't know, rather than saying God of the gaps or pulling
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
what's the square root of pi divided by the speed of light? I don't know right now. Give me.
Square root of pi divided by the speed
Oh, look,
of
she's
light.
even thinking about it. Go on.
0.14 the speed of light. I can't remember what the speed of light is right off the top of my
256
head.
carrots and 3 heads of cabbage.
Here, just for fun, right?
Nope.
Just
I'm
for
playing, I
fun.
don't actually do
How
math
many
over
decimal places do you know pi to? 3.14597. Can anyone go further? Can anyone go deeper?
No.
Oh, I can. Never mind.
Oh yeah, showing off, right?
I
Okay,
mean,
Angie, back to
I'm
your
gonna
story.
say that.
Back to your story, because the other cunt's trying to steal my limelight. We're not going to let him steal my thunder.
You fucking started it.
You fucking stealing my thunder.
Cherry
Hold-
popping son of a bitch.
Hold on 1 second, right? Angie, go on ahead there, Angie.
Did you just kick him out?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so let me get to the climax, since that's what we're all about in here tonight. I was sitting in I kind of just ghosted the church. Like, I had moved away from the area, and so I didn't go very often, and I quit going to do the ministry stuff. I just kind of quit. And I had remarried and moved away from the area. So I was sitting here one day in the bedroom, just a bawling and a squalling and a praying and a crying and talking to God like I had done a bazillion times before. Same scenario that I had listened and heard the voice of God so many times talking to me and telling me what to do and guiding me and la la la, right?
Yeah.
And I'm having this conversation with God, and why can't I find the truth here? Why is this not right? Why does the book not line up like it should? And if you're supposed to be perfect, what's going on, you know? And I heard him tell me, I know that sounds so weird,
No, no,
but
no.
that's exactly what it was. I am not real. You've got to grow up. What is wrong with you? Stop it. You know, just, it was like that fatherly tone that I had always had in my head that I attributed to telling me what to do. And it's like, good gosh, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I've always been, all this time I've been talking to myself.
Well, see, that's the
And
realization.
all the stuff, all the good advice I've gotten all this time has come from my own damn brain. And hallelujah, I'm smarter than I even knew. You know?
Hallelujah. Praise it, sister. Come on, preach it, sister.
I
Preach it.
seriously never prayed again. I went into the whole, there's got to be more to me than just this bag of meat. So it's kind of spiritual for a while. I didn't go into like serious rock crystals or really bad woo. I did go ghost hunting for a while because that was one of those questions I'd had since I was a kid.
I'm still
Because
unsure.
I was always afraid of the dark. So I was like, I'm going to go in the dark and I'm going to go find out what has scared me, if there's really anything scaring me or if it's just been my head this whole time. And yeah, it was my head the whole time. And the ghost hunting was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. But the whole that they're trying to pretend that they're doing science is just ludicrous.
Well, the ghost hunting I wouldn't back up or anything like that or put any faith in, but there is a lot of sort of witchiness and wooiness, and there's ghost stories and there's things that I can't explain that have happened from my mum's side of the family, so I would still lean a wee bit towards that, but
I've got stuff I can't explain.
exactly.
But I don't automatically go supernatural now. It just means, well, don't know the science behind what that could be.
Well, that's
Or
exactly
I
what I've
don't,
said to
you know.
people before. Your personal testimony is not exactly evidence to convince someone else. Your personal testimony is personal testimony to you.
Yeah.
You know,
That's how my brain perceived what was going on.
exactly. You could wake up in the morning and go to the toilet and have the biggest poo ever and it smelled like roses. But if you walked out and tried to tell everybody that, nobody would believe you. But it was your personal experience. You drank rose water for the last 5 days, and that's just the way it happened to be. And it was true, but it's true for you.
Well, I see faces in the bathroom floor of the bathroom tiles. I see faces in there every morning. I go in there, I go, there's a new one.
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend
Do I think my bathroom is haunted? No.
Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend that did some salvia deodorum, and that happened to her too. But
No, it's just a really bizarre pattern on my. It's like a granite stone pattern on my floor. I had a rug in there too that had odd stripes on it, and I could make faces out of it too. So the pareidolia is strong with this one.
Have you ever
And
done
when we
salvia?
did the like the audio captures for the voice recordings, the EVPs they call them, it was so difficult. It was so hard, and I you know, you'd go and you'd clean up the clip and you'd listen to it over and over and over. It's like, I hear something. What do I hear? What do I hear? And if you listen to it enough, it finally starts to have some, you know, pattern to it, because your brain just needs to make that pattern.
Oh, there's a song done by Queen that if you actually play back, it says, take a toke and smoke marijuana. And you will not hear it until someone tells you it. And the moment someone tells you it, that's all you can fucking hear.
Then you can hear it, yeah.
Yeah, just look on
that's-
YouTube. Go on to
that-
YouTube
that-
and type Queen tune backwards marijuana, and it'll pop up on YouTube.
I
how,
don't have to.
Oh, Jay's
because
back.
I
back.
went through the whole backward masking satanic panic in the 80s, and I got to sit in the Baptist church pew for about 6 hours, listen to this man playing records backwards. All my favorite records, mind you.
Angie, I grew
Playing
up
these
in this.
records backwards.
I grew up.
And telling us we should burn our albums and that it was the devil, and oh my gosh, it was.
Yeah, I was a
so-
full-blown goth with a leather jacket that I still have 2 of up the stairs. Nail varnish, white face makeup, black nails, the whole fucking lot. Like. Right, Jay's back. Jay, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
There he is.
Yay!
Damn, that was a long poop.
It was, man. 25-minute shit or something.
If you're gonna do something, take your time. Do it well.
Do it right.
And then have a shower afterwards because you made a mess. Fucking.
Well, that too.
Yeah, well, we're only going to
Okay.
go for another 10 minutes or so. We're going to give Purple a chance to jump in. We'd like to have
Oh
a
my
wee
God.
chat with Purple. Have you ever met Purple Rhymes with Orange, Jay?
No, I don't think I have.
They're a Triceratops.
Oh. Well,
Purple is awesome. I
They,
love purple.
they actually went to the Ark Encounter for the, what do you call it, a protest with Aaron Ra and Strike and all there last year. And I was so excited because they said they'd come on stream and everything. And then when the camera turned around, Diana, wasn't it Diana, Angie? Turned the camera
Yeah.
around. It
Yeah.
was him wearing a fucking giant Triceratops mask that he'd made like 6 years ago that he'd had in storage. I still haven't seen his face. Their face.
And he's got a camera now, but he's not going to do it till he gets his computer upgrade. Let's all pitch in to get Purple a computer upgrade so that we can see his face.
He'll probably still wear the mask or get some digital software so it's only Triceratops view.
Get somebody to make him a little avatar animated.
Nerdy. Nerdy the Pickle. Jay, have you met Nerdy the Pickle? Nerdy Rodent. You've seen Nerdy Rodent in chats, yes?
I love nerdy.
if I have, I don't remember.
Nerdy Rodent.
Oh, I have. A lot.
Oh yeah. Nerdy Rodent does be in chats, and he would be on panels the odd times, and not so much in this sort of area, but in other areas, not so much arguments and stuff. But he's basically a pickle that is attached to his face. So when he smiles, the pickle smiles. When he dances, the pickle dances. His background color is piss.
God.
His background color is piss. I don't.
Yep.
It is.
So
I
what you're
fucking
saying
dare
is-
anybody to tell me I'm wrong. It's fucking piss color.
So what you're saying is YouTube's turned into a bunch of Halloween freaks, is what you're fucking telling me.
Oh no! It's just Nerdy Rodent's a Halloween freak. He's a rodent in the chat and a dancing pickle covered in piss in the actual panels.
A dancing pickle covered in pee.
Piss, yes.
Not brine, piss.
Oh no! It's definitely piss color. Brine's more of a vinegar color. This is definitely piss.
It is.
So we have a discussion about the coloration differences between urine and pee, or urine and vinegar.
Well, I've never actually got some test tubes out in a centrifuge and actually tested that shit. But as men, when you look down, you know, women don't have to look down. They can get up and walk away and just flush. But men, we look down. We have to aim. You know the color of piss. We've all had vinegar. And Gary jumps back into the chat just to say nice. Yeah, nice.
So you think women never look down?
No, I'm not saying that women don't. I'm saying they don't have to. Don't get fucking technical and Steve.
We have to stand up and turn around.
Well, you have to aim with the toilet paper, but let's not get into the technicalities of how different sexes go to the toilet. Because
Unless
that's
you're
not what
drunk
this
and you're
channel's
hugging
about.
the tank of the toilet, and then you're already turned around.
Do you know, I'm just going to go out the back and pee up against the fence and just break all the rules.
Wall, dumpster, whatever.
Where did this fucking stream go to, man? Where did this fucking stream go to? I'm glad my name's not actually on screen. Nobody knows where this is.
Oh yeah, nobody knows by your picture.
No.
You're right. You got it.
Who is that masked pig?
Shh. Don't tell anyone.
We won't. We won't.
No, it's a secret.
Nope. Yep.
Where's
That's all
Purple?
so-
Jesus, bring in somebody that knows a bit of sense. Where's Purple?
You know, Angie, most of the stuff that people learn growing up in church is stuff that's handed down from generation to generation and doesn't
Oh, yeah.
necessarily say any of it in the Bible anyways.
Right.
It's just somebody told them and they're going to tell that story, and then that guy's going to tell that story, and then that woman's going to tell that story, and it just keeps, it's like the game of gossip.
Yeah.
You know, 20 generations later, and it's so screwed up that none of it made sense. Well, it didn't make sense to begin with, most of it, and then it really doesn't make sense.
I had to do a cover-to-cover Bible study my senior year because I had to go to a Christian school because
Oh
I
my
got kicked
God.
out of regular school.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But they made me do this Bible course right before I could graduate. And so I had to cram kindergarten through 12th grade's worth of their curriculum into my head in about 3 months. And so it was a rapid education, but I remember several times during that time going, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just got done like a week
Just
ago
hold
reading
on
this
here,
over
hold
here
on.
said this, and now over here it says this. They don't go together. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's what
Or,
science does all
you
the
know-
time. Science does that too. What you learn in primary school, and then you get to high school first year, and then you get to GCSE, and then you get to A level, and then you get to university, and you realize everything before was a load of shit.
Yeah, but it's like here it says, God is not a man. He doesn't change his mind. He's not willy-nilly like we. And over here it says God's jealous. Well, I'm like, wait a minute. That can't be. It can't be, because if God's jealous, that's a human thing. He's not. So, yeah, there was a lot of that going on.
Human
And
thing,
so,
but we were created in His image.
well, the fact that I fell for it as an adult and really went hard for it kind of upsets me a little bit, because I fancy myself not a stupid woman, but I was also having a lot of problems in my life at the time, and
What?
they are very good at seeking out people at the lowest point and saying, come, let us show you how God can fix your life.
Just to say,
Hey,
if
purple.
hello Purple,
Purple!
and Angie, if you
Hi.
didn't know anything, your show Ask a Granny, it'd probably
Yes.
be shit.
Well, there's some people who might say that it is, so there's that.
But you've got answers. You've got answers. They may not always be the right one, but you've got answers.
I got opinions. That's basically all it is. But some of it is well learned the hard way. Most everything I have ever learned, I had to learn the hard way. So
Okay, Purple,
Aren't those
testing,
like
testing,
assholes?
testing for Purple. 1, 2, 3, testing.
Yep.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Perfect. Another cherry
Okay.
popped. Yo.
Yeah, I have so had it with this computer tonight. Nothing's working right, and then it wouldn't recognize my mic.
Do you want
Yeah, I
us
had
to
that
all
problem
call
earlier.
round and threaten to do its kneecaps in? Because us Irish people are good at kneecaps, like.
Is that what you use the shillelagh for?
Pardon?
Is that what you use the shillelagh for? Kneecap?
The shillelagh. It's not the
The
shillelagh.
shillelagh.
It's the shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. There you go. We all laugh, but the BBC actually did release a video about paramilitary
Maddness.
violence where a mother drove their son to a fucking car park and paramilitaries did his knees in, and they had this as an advert on TV. Like.
oh my God.
Yeah, it didn't last very long. It was only up for a wee while, then it got banned. But it was to try and show about territorial violence and yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. So
Wow.
Purple's here. We need to
Purple.
get Purple a new computer. Purple, do you want to be our charity for Pallet
You
Bingo?
know that's why Notre Dame never had a.
For what bingo?
Pallet Bingo, Angie, are you up for this?
Pirate bingo?
Palette. As in, do you know
Palette.
when you have a palette of makeup? As in 6 things for colouring your eyelash or your...
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you know, a makeup palette?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know of Lucy Luxor?
I know Lucy, sort of. Yes, we've met recently.
Yes, well, Lucy does palette bingo sometimes with people. And I said that
Okay.
I would be up for doing it with her. So you get 6 different colours of eyeshadow. You randomly pick 3, and then you paint eyeshadow on. And we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to do that for charity. Richard Madsen's jumped in and said he'll do it only army style. He won't do his eyes. He's going to do it camo style. And yeah, we're going to drag Be Mindful into it as well. We're going to try and raise some money for some charity.
That sounds
Yeah, I
like
can-
fun.
I
I'm
can
all
do the
about some eyeshadow.
Yeah, I can absolutely do the camo. I was really good at that when I was in.
Yep, there you go.
MathPig.
Yes,
An
my dear.
Wait, do you identify as an atheist or agnostic?
Oh yeah, you had to take it from palette bingo back to the serious shit. Okay. I would identify as agnostic, but you could say atheistic towards the Christian God, and then you could get really detailed, and then you could say there's a wee bit of wooing, some supernatural.
Never mind. That doesn't work for the comment I was going to make. You just fucked it all up. That's good.
Will
That's
you
fine.
fucking
Never
ask me, man? I'm giving you my honest opinion, right? Okay, I identify as an atheist.
I was going to say, because like, if you identify as an atheist and you're doing something for charity, that goes completely against the phrase we're talking about.
Oh yeah, because we're all evil.
That's right. And making money. Yep.
Ha ha ha.
Making money off of being an atheist. That's what they say.
Well,
I'm
as it,
rolling in it, babe.
as it, well, as it
I'm
stands,
a charity case. You can raise money for me.
MathPig.
Yeah, that's
real
what he
quick,
said.
real quick, make a gif of like, this is why the atheist is on YouTube, and like do somebody like making it rain.
oh no,
money.
I've got sound bites of Jill going, if you want to defeat an atheist, what you need to do is gift gallop, gift gallop, gift gallop. Don't forget that Lucifer is the best and God is bad. God is bad. Remember, it's all about apologetics. I've got sound bites of all that. I'm just trying to find the right backing song to go with it. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna roast him.
Oh, we're
should
gonna
totally
have
roast
some
him.
fun. He didn't turn up, and then he made the excuse that he was all, oh, I totally forgot about that. I forgot. He was in modern day debate going, I forgot.
Disorganized teacher. Yay.
This is a weird comment thread.
Is it getting crazy in there?
No. It's just, I don't. It's great. It's
Don't
great.
die.
Dude,
Smaller hits, man. Smaller hits.
You get- yeah, I was gonna say-
baby hits, baby hits.
don't go hotboxing that strain, man. You burn off all the proper terpenes, and next thing you know, you just get.
Fuck.
Yeah, you don't want the leftover resin. It burns. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have no idea
good
what
stuff.
any of you are talking about. I just
Well,
happened
use
to
a
open the
clip so you don't
window.
burn your lip.
There was it's -2 outside, and there was a cold breeze that blew in. It caught me in the back of the throat.
I don't
because
know
it's
either.
warm inside, and it just
Flick
caught me
slider.
out of. Yep.
I love it. You could have just said a fucking fly. You sucked in wrong, or you swallowed wrong. No, you went on a completely fucking different direction.
No, there's definitely no flies in my
God.
house. There's actually a spider in the top left-hand corner that I can see, and there's a spider in the top right-hand corner. I call them George, Little George, and Big George. No flies in my house.
Yep. No flies in there. Yep.
No flies. It was definitely the cold wind that came in through the back window, that came down with a down current and came back up, caught me in the back of the throat, and because the room is warm, that's what caught me off guard. Definitely that.
You sure it was a cold wind? It wasn't a
It's like-
ghost walking.
It's
through you.
-2 outside, Purple. You know, -2.
And then there was the bong hit.
No, there
That's
was
like
one
the
bong hit.
JFK
Who
That's
mentioned
like
the bong?
JFK
There
magic
was
bullet
no bong.
explanation for why you were just coughing.
Pardon?
That's like the JFK magic bullet theory for why you were
For
coughing.
why you're just coughing.
Yeah, you went completely like, oh, that's a nice. Oh, I just all you had to say is like, oh, I spelled wrong.
Define
went like-
JFK.
An explanation about barometric pressure and shit. It's like,
Define
oh,
barometric pressure.
And why the spiders are in there.
George,
Yeah.
leave George alone. All right, George is all right.
He's got like
Purple,
1,000 kids. You got to leave him alone.
Purple, thank you very much for coming in. Would you like to take this stream back onto the normal sanity route? I don't know what Angie and Jay is doing. You know, me and Be Mindful is trying to keep this straight
Well,
up.
I have no idea if you had a
That's
topic
right.
in here.
I'm just responding to what's being given. That's all.
Cherry popping.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just-
popping cherries tonight. We're trying to get everybody on for the first time, you know, and we got Angie
Well,
on.
it's been 40 years since I've done that.
Was it as good now as it was then?
Actually, real quick, Rational Canadian Atheist, I gotta have him on my channel so we can talk about fucking gun laws. Just to piss Jill off.
In saying that, Jay, I don't know if you know or not, but I have the shotgun up the stairs. I went and got the gun laws as well. When my wee girl turned 6 months and she started to get her and looked really as good as she did, I had to get a gun license.
Right?
Oh no, I'm fucking serious, man. My dad was
Oh,
gonna...
no, I don't blame you, man.
I'm fucking telling you,
Wait,
man.
you had
Yeah.
wait. Wait, hold on. You had to get a gun license because your child became of a certain age?
No, because I realized how beautiful she would be and how many boyfriends I'm going to have to shoot.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. So you went with the shot. Oh, okay.
So I went and got
I
myself a shotgun and an air rifle and then spent a good 6 months practicing with the air rifle. I'm now good at 40 meters, man. I knock the fucking wings off a fly at 40 meters. You watch out. I'm fucking not joking. I'll show you pictures.
You don't be able to knock the wings off fly with number 4 buckshot, dude.
Oh man, in this country we have to watch out for the legal, on what you're allowed to handle and all. But I actually went and got an ex-policeman to get me an explosive target, and I hit the explosive target from that far away. It actually didn't explode because I didn't hit it with enough force.
Dude, at 40 yards.
No, 40 meters.
At 40 meters, 40 yards. I could, with my shotgun, I had a Mossberg 590, 12 gauge, nine shot total. So I was shooting 3-inch slug or 3-inch shells with triple op buck in them. Split a cement cinder block right in two.
Well, this is only a .22 air rifle.
Yeah, but what's your shotgun? Is it?
Oh no, with the shotgun I'd kill them. That means I go to prison. No, that means I go to prison. No, that means I go to
You
prison.
don't want to kill them.
I don't want to kill them. I just want to leave them with a limp. If I hit the cunt in the right spot.
Shot in there, so it just hurts them a little bit.
Oh no, Angie, no. Leave them with a limp. Leave them with a limp. Back of the leg as they're running away.
You don't want to kill them because then your daughter be pissed at you.
No,
it depends if they. Well, it depends what they've done to my daughter. But definitely, the worst that could happen is they'd be ended up with a limp or.
But if you shoot everybody that tries to go after her, eventually you're gonna have every guy in town limping, and then you're gonna know that she's not safe. So why torture yourself like that?
Oh no! I'm not gonna go after every guy. I'm just gonna go after the guys that hurt her.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
teach her how to defend herself, and she won't get hurt.
Still, like I said,
Yeah, I've
go
already
after
discussed
every
that with a girlfriend, Angie, and I've told her at the age of 11 that she should be allowed a knife for her birthday with her name engraved on it and all that. And I would rather my daughter get done for GBH and stabbing someone than be raped. And I said that to the girlfriend, and she was like,
Hell yeah.
There's nothing.
"No, you laugh, Angie, though, but
sexier.
that's the honest to God truth. I'd rather that the police came to my door saying your daughter stabbed someone than the police came to my door and say your daughter was raped."
I told the
Yeah, I was
6-year-old
gonna say-
tonight if the boy on the playground bothers her again, she's supposed to kick him in the pee-pee and put him on the ground.
Fucking right.
So-
Exactly.
That's right.
You don't want that. The bad boys are gonna find it sexy because there's nothing sexier than a young lady carrying a fucking concealed bell song.
You can say that, Jay, all you want, and then whenever they give her the hugs and kisses and tried for second base and she stabs them in the inner leg and they bleed out, it's not as sexy anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
if he's smart, he'll carry a K-bar.
We're not talking Robin Hood men in tights here where we have to call a locksmith and there's an actual fucking steel chastity belt here. Like, we're not that bad, but... Call a locksmith.
Hello, Mr.
Call a
Williams.
locksmith.
We understand that.
No, but it's fun to pretend, isn't it?
Oh, no, I know, no, she'd be grand.
You can lock her in a tower and let her hair grow really long.
Angie,
Everybody
right?
knows-
Angie,
Oh my
you
God.
haven't heard this story. I have told this story twice in this last week, right? And you probably haven't heard this story.
Real quick, everybody knows that the new chastity belts have biometric scanners on them. Get it right.
Oh shit.
You need a thumbprint to get your thumb in. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm worried about
Fucking
The
it.
1, 2, 3
bastard.
lockbox.
I was actually going to tell you a story about my daughter, but I'm not going to follow that up with that. So we'll just
No.
move on, right? Oh, gutter talk.
I remember a story about all the men in this English town going off to battle, and the only man left behind, he couldn't go off because he only had one leg. That was the village locksmith.
Call a locksmith. Oh, right. It's been an hour and some bits.
That's a good one. For
I need to go to fucking bed. It's 5 a.m. I've working 2.5 hours.
Oh no.
So I need to get some sleep. I really appreciate everybody coming in. It has been a fucking amazing night's crack. It really has. Purple, definitely have to do something a wee bit longer. Jay, you're a weirdo. Angie, you're always good crack. and be mindful.
Yeah.
I hope your hymen
Well, I would
feels
have
better
gotten
in
in
the
here
morning.
half an hour sooner if YouTube had given me the notice when you actually started.
Yeah.
Well, some channels are like that. Jim Majors, every time Jim goes fucking live, and I have all hit the bell and hit the subscription and all that shit, I'm always 45, maybe an hour late for Jim. I never get the notification for Jim Majors.
Yeah, no, it's pretty consistent for me that YouTube gives me the notices about half an hour after everything starts.
If you
no
were in
matter whose
Discord,
channel
off,
it is.
yeah, you should be in Discord, man. I've got a bot set up that alerts everybody when certain people go live. Yeah, you know, go Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I
See,
get that
there you go.
mine.
Thank fuck somebody else jumped in there because I was running out of things to say. I was just going, yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Everybody,
Thank you, MathPig.
thank you very much for coming in. This has been an amazing night's crack. I really, really enjoyed it. And if all else failed, we proved to show that a person who shall not be named is a coward, is a cunt.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, I hope you're watching because you can go
Oh,
fuck
that
yourself.
one.
Yeah, the person who shall not be named who can go fuck themselves. I didn't
Yeah,
say
I'm
it.
not surprised he didn't show.
Of course he didn't.
Yeah, none of us were.
I've got a funny story about that particular word in one of the titles to my videos, but I'll tell you that story later.
Yes, tomorrow, man. 2.5 hours sleep. Yes.
Yep.
Right, thank you all, and yeah,
Hi, guys.
remember
Yep,
Sammy
thank-
Jenkins, Orla, Gary, everybody, Doorknob Head. Yeah,
Fuck up and go to bed.
fuck off.
Oh,